on topic. If you're in a long-term relationship, right,
Mm-hmm.
and you ask someone to marry you, and they say, "Let me think about it," or "I'm open to marriage with you, but I haven't seen what it is I'm looking for from you yet," would you continue the pursuit of that person, or would you say, if you haven't seen what you're looking for in me yet, then it's not there?
What was the first one that you said?
The question is, if you're in a
No.
long,
What was the first response that you said when you was asking that?
if they say, "Let me think about it."
Okay. That's okay. I'm gonna say it like this. Words matter. So if a female tells me, "Let me think about it," that's the wrong thing to say to me. That's the wrong thing to say to me. And additionally, if she says, "I haven't seen from you," whatever the case may be, that's the wrong thing to say to me. Because if we get to the point where I'm asking you to marry me, we've either been together for, I'll just throw a year, 9 months. We've been together 9 months to a year. And within that 9 months to a year, we have spent enough time together to get to know each other and know if we have an idea that we are going to go down that road. So if a woman says, "Let me think about it," or "I haven't seen from you anything that would make me consider that," then we have a problem. Because then I'm going to say, well, what is it that I'm not showing you that you haven't opened your mouth about in this time period? Because if I'm asking you and you tell me that, then it's like either one, you got somebody else on the side, or I'm the side dude, or you're really not checked into whatever we're doing. And if you say you got to think about it, then that means you definitely we on different pages. Yeah, we on different pages, totally different pages.
Yeah. I would say if someone told me they got to think about it, for me, that's the same as saying no.
Right. And with that, we better not be under the same roof. And you say that to me.
Right.
Either one of them. Because if we under the same roof, we done. We are done. Instantly done.
And the second part of that, if she says, "I'm not seeing what I'm looking for from you yet,"
done.
Then that's, again, is another trigger for me to say, yeah, it's not going to work out. Yeah. Because at that point, I feel like she wants me to prove above and beyond what I've already proven to her or shown her.
So I don't know about you, but I'm not going above and beyond for nobody.
No, not at this point.
I'm just not going to do that. And some people may take offense to that. Some people may think that's selfish, but you got to look at it like this. People, men and women out here in this world, have this thing in their head where someone has to go above and beyond the call of duty to impress them, but they do not give the same. And I am not going to do that. I will do enough to show that, hey, you my girl, I rock with you, it's us. But I'm not jumping in front of no speeding locomotive. I'm not leaping over tall buildings with a single bound. Superman references from back in the day. I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like this. If you have to go above and beyond to show someone that you care about them or that you rock with them like that, That automatically sends out a red flag to me. That's like saying that it's always going to be like that. You're always going to have to be the person who puts in more to impress the other person. And then when you're trying to impress them, it's going to be a hit and miss situation. Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. And sometimes they're like, I like that, but so and so and so and so. Or I like that, do more.
Yeah.
No, not gonna do it.
Nah. So let's talk about the married and living in separate rooms things. And again, people have a lot of reasons. Some I understand, and some are just mind-boggling. For instance, like if snoring is an issue, then they have CPAPs. They have other things that can remedy that. So I'm not with that. Now, if it's a situation where that person has a medical condition and that medical condition requires that person to have a specific type of bed or machines hooked to them, then all right, cool, understandable. If they need some type of different accommodations, then all right, bet. If that person requires like a home nurse to come in at specific times and that interrupts your sleep, understandable. But we're not going to be sleeping in different rooms because I snore or she snores or she's having hot flashes, and I'm not doing that. Why? Like, no, hell no.
I have to agree with you on that. If it's something, like a medical situation, I can see that. But as far as like, I know back in California, it was a long time ago, I saw this thing where, the new house builders or the way they're building houses were with 2 master bedrooms. And I thought that was so fascinating at the time, that why in the hell are you building a house with 2 master bedrooms? But they were saying, that was what married couples wanted, where they had their own separate rooms, but still underneath the same roof. And I thought to myself, even at that young age, I was like, I don't know if I could do that. But I guess, different strokes for different folks. If you feel that you can work within the confines of a relationship like that, then, more power to you. I think it'll be awkward for me, to say the least. Because for me, being married is being married. And if you don't want to be married, then don't be married.
Right. Yeah, like, I know back in the day that was a thing, to where it's either separate rooms or they got 2 separate beds in one room. Like if you look at the old school TV shows, like what was it, like Leave It to Beaver and stuff like that, that was common, having 2 separate beds. But in these days, when we became marrying age and stuff like that, I'm not sleeping in no separate room. I'm not sleeping in no separate bed. It's like, again, like, what are we doing here? Yeah, like, and the crazy thing about it is, I don't know which person in a relationship does it, but I know a lot of women who do this. They say, oh, he snores real bad, and I told him you got to sleep in the other room. And it's like, dude, why are you accepting that? Why are you okay with that? Like, again, and I know I'm not going to just put it on men in our community. Men in general hate going to the doctor. They hate doing this and they hate doing